Victor Scott II rips one down the right field line. That scores 1, and the Cardinals are now suddenly just down 4-2. Bring in Luke Weaver. The bullpen is terrifying. Weaver just buries it. Bring another one in. It's now 4-3 to the ninth. David Bednar, what are you going to do? Nothing. And that's like in the best possible way. Cody Bellinger, perhaps the savior though of that one. Like shoestring, but it worked. Bednar gets a second save as a Yankee, and the Yankees win this one 4-3.
Always like to ask for consent, so if you don't mind, we'd like to kiss it goodbye here on SportsCenter. Beginning with Salvador Perez, White Sox Royals tied at 1 until in the bottom of the 4th, Perez hits his 22nd homer on the year to put KC-Mo up. We're going to win 3-1. Then Pirates Cubs. Another tie ball game at 2 in the top of the ninth. Jack Suwinski to left center. That solo shot put Pittsburgh up 1. And Suwinski's third career go-ahead homer in the ninth or later, and the Buccos would hold on to win.
So also in that game,
yeah,
perhaps you saw, this is what happens when you fail at fantasy football.
Yeah.
Your friends make you do dumb stuff like that.
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't draft no more. It's
okay.
Stuff like, ooh.
I actually feel bad for the friend who's with him.
Yeah.
Because the guy who's dressed like a clown, you can't identify him. The buddy, you know exactly who that is.
Yeah, ain't no hiding, unfortunately.
Also, make it worse. You're going to do
worse.
that. Make it worse.
Worse.
This is SportsCenter.
Hello again. It's been too long. Cole Briscoe, Trevor Scales. Weather Fight fans got plenty coming up from UFC 319 in just a little bit, but it was a big night on the diamond. After the burden of free burgers were lifted, the Brew Crew tried to maintain their winning ways.
Yeah, spoiler alert, that game was massively overserved. The Astros, though, underserved by the Orioles. One of them in particular has named Brandon Young. Bottom line, if you saw this coming, sit down, you lie. MLB debut, April the 19th. He was recalled June 25th. Does he have any wins in his career? No, he does not. A 6.70 ERA, that he does have. This is start number 11. Start number 10 was bad. Might be described as brutal. So bad that he was like, you know what, I need to forget about that quickly. This is off to a good start. Yainer Diaz, no. Mauricio Dubon, Cam Smith, all of them. Sit down. This man was perfect through 6 innings. We go to the 7th. Also, just to add to it, he grew up like 2 hours from Houston, playing in Houston. Jose Altuve, what do? Nothing. Jordan Westbrook makes the out at first. That game is still perfect. 2 batters later, Jesus Sanchez, ground ball to the right side there. Kobe Mayo's throw, a little bit wide. Young has to work for it, but guess what? We're good. Whew. Sigh of relief. Longest bid for a perfect game in Major League Baseball this season. Then the 8th happened. Christian Walker, he is leading off. Walker doesn't like that. That is a called strike. He doesn't like it. Joe Espada doesn't like it. Espada gets tossed, so he doesn't get to see the drama that unfolds after this. Later in the at-bat, Young gets the last laugh, at least right here. 1 out for Young. Next batter, Yainer Diaz. Greg Allen and Daniel Johnson, do not do this to me. Somebody talk!
Good night.
Like, jeez. You cannot end a perfect bid because of that? They didn't, so all is forgiven. But do you blame the man when this happens on the next batter? Ramon Urias, who was an Oriole 30 seconds ago. That's like a swinging bunt. So that is an infield single. It's also an error on Young, and that is the end of perfection. His parents are there. Can you thought bubble their faces? Maybe not mom's words. I don't know if they're clean. He went 8, allowed 1 hit. Orioles still won it 7-0. It was still a big game.
A lot, yeah. I mean, just growing up here, coming to games here, having family and friends here. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put into words, honestly. It's really hard not to think about it. It's kind of just trying to calm yourself down and think about just one pitch at a time, kind of breathe, calm myself down a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, I could tell what was happening, just trying to keep executing pitches.
What's kind of going through your head when that ball leaves Urias' bat?
Nothing. I thought I could make the play. I got there in time. I think I had a little more time to maybe take a step and make a better throw. Obviously rushed it, yanked it. Sucks. Definitely want it back.
Well,
Brewers are looking for their 13th straight win, tying for the longest single-season win streak in franchise history. Jacob Mizorowski on the mound, hadn't pitched since July 28th. And a little rust, but in the bottom of the second inning, Mizorowski had the bases loaded. Spencer Steer gets awarded the check swing. He walks in a run. That would be the end of Mizorowski's night, 1 1/3. The next batter, D.L. Hall, in for relief, and Elly De La Cruz gets a double into right field. That would score 2 runs. Reds extend their lead to 4-1. A few batters later, Cincinnati still rolling. Noel Marte gets a single to right field. That would bring in yet another run. Reds continue to pour it on, 8-1. Brewers allowed 7 runs in the second inning, more than the previous 3 games in total combined. But the Brew Crew would battle back. Top 3 now. Christian Yelich. Fly ball to shallow left, and that's gonna drop. Despite the efforts of Elly De La Cruz, he's in safe with a RBI doubles. Brewers trail 8-2. Next batter is Andrew Vaughn. And that is out of there. A 3-run home run for Vaughn, his 14th on the year. Brewers rallying just a little bit. They're now down 8-5. Top 4 now. Christian Yelich with the bases loaded, gets a ground ball down the third base line. That would bring in 2 more. So now we're all locked up at 8 apiece. Yelich continuing his hell of a night. That would extend into the 6th inning. More Yelich. This time the base is empty. This fly ball out to left field will carry on into the seats. His 2nd home run on the night. 4 hits, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. 3rd career 4-hit, 2-homer game. And in the 9th, Reds trying to even things up. Elly De La Cruz gets a grounder to Andrew Vaughn, flips it to the pitcher for the final out of the game. Brewers didn't allow a base runner after the 2nd inning. Massive comeback effort to extend the win streak to 13 games. Speaking of said comeback, it was done in historic fashion. Them extending that win streak, tied for the largest comeback by a team on a 10-game win streak or longer. The last team to do so was the Senators in 1931. The other, the 1885 St. Louis Browns, headlined by Tip O'Neill and Jumbo McGinnis.
Those are some names.
That's right. That's right.
Get to the NFL for some practice football. The second preseason game for Cam Ward and the Titans taking on the Falcons. We're going to start in the first one, the receiver. So the first drive ends in a punt. We go to the second quarter. Titans now up 6-0. And Hasselbeck is here. That makes me happy. Look, this is Cam Ward's second preseason start. When you look at how he's performing, what do you still want to see him do? Where do you want to see growth before we see him in the regular season?
Yeah. Well, you just want to see the completions, the success, the movement of the offense and scoring points. I think it's really what you want to see. What has been impressive is his comfort level and poise and really the arm talent that's on display. But you know that he's going to need help. Good example. This is a tremendous throw. This would be one of the best throws of any. And then, later in the game, they've got a 3rd and 2. He's trying to throw an inside fade. And Lamore, really recognizes the football and pick it up. Now, the other thing I think Cam Ward can improve on is sometimes take the easy one, the one right in front of you, the flat that's wide open on 1st and 10, rather than trying to force the ball down the field when the underneath coverage is deep on early down. So if you do that, you stay in more manageable 3rd downs, and then by doing that, you stay on the field more, sustain drives, and ultimately score points. So I think there's room for growth. He looks comfortable, and certainly the physical talent, you can tell, is possessed by Cam Ward.
So for the other side, at least Atlanta's side of the equation, Michael Penix Jr., not brand new to the organization, but we've